Hello, caring and compassionate Cancerians. Welcome to your horoscope for May 2019. So it really is a month of self-reflection for you. Time to rearrange your life so that you're not doing too much, not being distracted by the outside world. Time to turn within and really look down deep inside yourself, because the goddess wants to speak to you in May. And you will hear her if you pay attention. So you're aided by the stars. Your horoscope is really pointing the direction for you to go in which, is for your highest good, basically. So on the 4th, we have the new moon in your 12th house of the subconscious. So this is all about new beginnings and an appreciation of some of the energies that you carry that are within you that maybe before you didn't give them enough credence or allow these different parts of yourself to really be expressed. So, it might not all be, fantastic and fun, but there are hidden rewards down there in the subconscious. You could go deep sea diving and find a treasure chest within. So this points to your innate talents and abilities. Maybe you know that you're an artist, but you haven't been painting, or you know that you can sing, but you haven't sung since high school. Or you have psychic abilities and you're interested in the metaphysical, but you just haven't done anything about it. And I do know that life does get in the way sometimes of what we want to do. Okay, but May is the time for you to really, even if you've got to sit down with a diary and write it down in a diary or in your phone even, to remind you to have some quiet time. So time out in a forest or at the beach, or, sitting in the sun without any distractions, without your devices, your laptop, your iPad, your phone, and that sort of thing. It really is being called for in May. Okay. And also, the 11th house features very strongly. So what we're finding for you is that friends and groups and community groups are really coming to the fore. Okay. You could meet some new friends, join some new associations, or become aware of other people in groups that you've never thought about before. So that's also featuring very strongly. Okay, the 7th sees Mercury into your 11th house, and then the 16 also sees Venus into your 11th house of friends and associations. It's also the place of hopes and dreams. Your inner heartmost desires that have just sat there somewhere out in the ether, waiting for you to, do something. So you're being called in May. You could meet somebody, if you're in business or thinking about business, you could meet a potential new business partner or somebody who wants to help you in some way with your business, okay? So that's very exciting. Relationships also are favourably blessed. Now, the first half of the month, Mars is in your 12th house as well. So that's what I started talking about at the start of this live stream, that place of quietness. You'll be more motivated to get off by yourself and really go within and look at your dreams and look at what you want to achieve in life, okay? So you mightn't feel exactly like that now, but when the time comes, the beginning of May, you'll be feeling more predisposed, if you like, to going within. Your dreams suddenly become interesting, and what goes on in your subconscious becomes interesting. Okay, but on this, Mars then moves from the 12th house of the goddess into the first house of the self. Now, that's all about your identity. So you'll be moving from this inner reflective type of state, looking to put it out into the world in the first house. A new identity, or perhaps some new clothes, or you want to appear fresher to the world or in a new way. Makes you active. You might be feeling like you've got more energy and you want to get out and about in the town. Okay, so feeling inspired and motivated by Mars. The 18th sees a full moon in your 5th house of love and creativity. So you might find energy coming up to release things. Maybe you haven't been as playful as you could have in the past, and now the time is coming up that you want to be flirtatious, or you want to get out and you want to meet new potential lovers or partners. That's on the 18th. So it gives you a sense of happiness, joy, and playfulness. You might find a surge in your creativity after that date. The 22nd sees the Sun and Mercury also going into your 12th house. This will really make you be feeling quieter again. So you're going to have to walk this sort of tightrope between feeling quieter and reflective and then putting it out into the world. Okay, you have Saturn and Pluto continues in your relationship zone in your 7th house. So that's committed relationships, not so much casual relationships. So that could be a bit of a bumpy ride. And you also have Jupiter continuing in your 6th house, which is all about your everyday work and your health. Now, Jupiter is a planet of expansion, and so you might be feeling more energetic. Any potential health problems that you have, probably feeling not so bad at that date. Hello, good morning, Champagne Sea. How are you? Leo, yes, I'll be doing Leo this afternoon. I'm not sure where you are. I'm in Australia, so I'll be doing Leo shortly. So we're getting there. Okay, let's have a look at the psychological cards for May. And straight away, this one just literally jumped out. So it says hope. Okay, so remember I was referring to the 11th house at the start of this live stream, which is the house of hopes and dreams. Now, to sit on top of that, we have these inner cards, and I'll just shuffle them up, and let's see what we can see for Cancer in May 2019. Okay, well, certainly a time, as I was saying, where you walk a tightrope between being out there in the world and being reflective. Now, this one with the wild cat comes up, and this goes in on top of this like this. So I hope of perhaps getting in touch with your instincts and that wild part of you that you might have been neglecting in some way. And we all tend to do that in this Western society. We're so busy being Western that, you know, so busy working or so busy doing things that our society calls us to do, that we can actually really lose touch of our instincts. So again, that is a balance, because, you know, when you go to the supermarket and you're buying groceries, you don't want to be relying on your instincts. You just need analytical thought so you can add up the bill, make sure you can pay it. But we do need a balance of our natural wildness and also analytical thinking. So, but do try to get in touch with this wild feline part of yourself, this slinky, feminine, intuitive part that, you know, sometimes we just ignore, but it is there. Okay, Cancerians, if you like this video, please like it. Please click the notification bell to be advised of updates, and I would appreciate if you subscribe. Okay, I'm wishing you a very happy May, and I'll be back again in the middle of the month to do the following month's horoscopes. Have a fantastic month, and I will catch you later. Thank you, and bye for now.